everyone. My name's Scotty. I am the senior builder and in-house motor installer and fabricator. I've been here going on 7 years now in the LBC family, and I love being here. In this last year, I had a small accident and have FND, functional neurological disorder, mimics 8 out of 10 markers of a stroke. Luckily, I've been able to work through a lot of things. Because of being here, I've been so involved with the stroke community that I have a lot of support, not only through a lot of our clients, but also here at Laid Back Cycles. It's been awesome being here. On the experience of working with stroke survivors and learning from them how they've managed things, it has broadened my horizon on working through my own disorder. Really helps with newer people that come in that suffer from a stroke, a brain aneurysm, tumors, major balance problems. I've been able to help them because I can relate and I can see the challenges firsthand of lack of balance and lack of independence. It has been really great working with the stroke community over the last 6 years and learning so much about how important it is to have that independence and freedom. And that's one of the reasons why I love working here so much, because of having that independence, having that freedom, and knowing that we get to make a difference in somebody's life every day and help them be able to hold on to their own independence and make the calls they want to make and not have to always rely on someone else. So when I came to Laid Back Cycles, I started off as a customer first, a year before I started working here. I got a trike due to my back and hip problems, and then got introduced to a riding group that was touring the country, a stroke awareness group. I joined that group in honor of my biological father, who unfortunately passed away due to his complications with his stroke and heart attacks thereafter. And in doing so, I realized just how personal things are in the stroke community. Because of that, I made it my endeavor to try to advocate for them in the world of cycling as much as possible locally. Being here has been great because of the fact that so many come in and think that no one wants to help them. And it's been awesome because of being here, they realize just how open arms and warming we are for everyone who comes in here. It is awesome helping stroke survivors and those with brain injuries be able to go out and have fun and feel like everybody else. And no lie, sometimes we feel like superheroes. If it weren't for the trike, I don't know what I would be doing now. I own 4 trikes myself. And after buying my first trike, with everything that has happened to me, the trike has saved my life. I don't think I would be here if it weren't for having a trike and being able to go out and still get exercise and enjoy life and still see the world. So many things we put on hold thinking we're too busy and have another day. And then life throws a monkey wrench in there. And now with so many other limitations, the trike opens the world back up to all of us that I am just in awe, even to this day, with just how wonderful life is and how it's easier to stay positive knowing that I can go anywhere I want to go. I just have to pedal. While I was on tour in 2016, we went from sea to sea, Anacortes, Washington to Boston, Massachusetts. Very long 3-month ride and doing presentations at hospitals all along the way. The wonderful thing about that tour was not only learning a lot about myself, but I got to learn so much about others. We had several stroke survivors join us along the way. So I got to learn their stories and where they came from and what achievements they've been able to do and hurdles they have overcome. Every story is unique and every story brings so much to the table that helps everyone else. So when I came home, I made sure to really push the riding of trikes, really getting the word out there about being a survivor, not a victim. Along the way through all of my riding and touring, I have met so many people that were told, you'll never talk again, you'll never walk again, you'll be stuck in a wheelchair. And then they get introduced to this just through handing them a card. And then they take that leap and try riding and realize, wow, this is so comfortable and wonderful. And from talking to those that start riding on a recumbent trike, they all say the same thing roughly a month or two afterwards. They do more in life. They are enjoying life. They are more active. And that is part of what pushes me every day to do the best job that I can, because I feel so proud to be able to be a part of their story. And in turn, they get to be a part of my story. And that's what is the best about working at Laid Back Cycles on trikes. When I'm out riding, the best thing for me, regardless of if I'm on a group ride, if I'm out with a couple of friends, or if I go out by myself, even on my worst days with my condition, if I can get outside and spin, it is the moment of bliss, that moment of zen. It is just me and those pedals. I can go as fast as I want or go as slow as I want and do what's comfortable for me. And every time I go out and ride, I always feel better because I know I accomplished something. Doesn't matter if I went 20 miles or if I went a block. I just feel better because I know I got to do something and I got to see something different. It has been a different change for that day, which makes the whole week go better. Since I had my break and got diagnosed with FND, there have been adjustments made to make sure that I can still be mobile. I was already on a trike for close to 7 years at that time and had several thousands of miles under my belt riding. So the transition to more adaptive was easier for me because of working here. I already understood what things I needed to do. One of the best things for me is that when this happened to me, they weren't sure if I was going to be able to talk again or even truly walk again. They thought I might be stuck in a wheelchair. But from going out and pedaling, even at home on some rollers, I've been able to keep better muscle memory and get more oxygen flow. And within 6 months, I went from speaking less than 3 words a sentence to holding on almost full conversation. So just in the pedaling alone has helped so much that my life has been enriched in just less than a year. If I had to choose only one thing in my life outside of family, I would choose a trike over anything else every single day. The trike is my life. So when I walk, I can only walk a short distance. My movements are impaired. I have a little control over ticks, movements, grips. You can tell just short distance, even standing, that I have an impairment. Once I get on my trike and get settled in for my beautiful 40-mile rides, and I'm pedaling, you can't even tell that I have any impairment. The memory of just moving that pedal and feeling the wind and enjoying the scenery is so calming that everything moves naturally and feels wonderful. I've gone out for a handful of rides, and most people never even know that I have any form of impairment. I am like everybody else out on the trail. You know, this is one of the best things about being in this trike community, and the greatest thing about working for Laid Back Cycles. Everyone is friendly. Everyone wants to help. And when it comes down to doing what needs to be done to take care of each other, it's not even being friends. It's a family. And this is a great family to be a part of because everybody cares about you. So let's go out and ride.